Gaby. It's Tuesday, August the 19th. Happy birthday, Dad. 2003,
birthday, Dad.
which means it's 5 days until the Notting Hill Carnival! Cannot wait, I will be there. It's 4 days until the start of the Rolling Stones UK tour. Sadly, I won't be there.
I won't be there either.
And it's only 8 hours until the UK premiere of Tomb Raider 2.
I won't be there either.
Oh, those lips.
Coming up on today's show.
Oh, you look just like Angelina. I thought you were her for a moment.
No, I'm more like her father.
Oh, right.
Nature's greatest gift to us, the humble human being, comes in a bottle. We've all got it in our cupboards, and we reveal what it is later. And he's not Tommy Kay. And also, we meet the Scouse school teacher, who, that's not easy to say, who swapped his blackboard for ballads and is now one of the biggest selling artists in Irish music history. Very popular over in the Emerald Isle, Charlie Lansborough. You like him, do you? Yeah. You're not a relation, are you? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Skydiver, Danny McCall bottles out of his latest challenge. But he finds a chump to take his place, and you'll see it all later.
Absolutely.
And it's all a bit distasteful, much like the rest of the programme.
Plus, our guest today shot to fame with her sharp shooting in the 80s TV classic Dempsey and Makepeace. She's also going to be the new Mrs. Robinson. Here's to you, Glynis Barber!
I have to say, that's a far cry from Anne Bancroft. And I know Anne Bancroft.
So beautiful. That's what... Well, you should wait to hear his Anne Bancroft stories. They are quite something. And that's what we're doing. But what is Johnny Baldwin?
Johnny?
Oh, we're getting lots and lots of questions. Keep sending them in. Not all the questions we get are questions that most people don't know the answer to. And today is no exception. I know what I mean. Giles from North London, he wants to know, why do we get cramp? Why do we get cramp? Katie from Edinburgh, she wants to know, how do oysters make pearls? Pearls? Pearls. Pearls. Yeah, how do they do it? And Nihal from Winchester wants to know, across the globe, why have people got different colour skin? And we'll be explaining all of that in about 35 minutes' time.
We've got a lady who's due in 2 weeks here, so her baby's due in 2 weeks, so could you stand by as well
yes,
with
please, if you
hot
would.
water and
hot water?
Yeah,
a
and
pan of
flannels
boiling
and
water.
newspaper.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you very much.
and a bucket.
Pan of boiling
Stand
water
by.
and some sterilised scissors. Now, if you think your holiday fun has come and gone for another year, just because the weather seems to be changing, think again. We could be sending you to Cyprus.
Wow.
Ooh, thanks to our friends at Direct Holidays, we're giving you the chance to win a 7-night trip for you and a chum to stay at the luxury 4-star Aquasol Village Resort.
Very nice. Now, all you have to do is guess what our seaside serenader is singing along to in her headphones. I will know her name straight after you listen to this.
Lana.
The groove, jumping up the volume, continue beat. Everybody's turning around, dancing for me. Oh, you calling my son. I'll be listening.
That's an easy one. And it was Lana.
Yeah. The mystery singer on the beach. We all knew what that was, didn't we? If you think you know, give us a ring. 090 11 37 37 77. 090 11 37 37 77.
OK, who would work on television with someone and enjoy it so much they'd end up marrying them, Terry?
Not me.
Well, this next lady did, but now she's Mrs...
No offence.
That's all right. But now she's Mrs. Robinson, and her husband's turned into Jerry Springer.
Oh, my God.
Confused? Please welcome the very beautiful Glynis Barber!
Mrs. Robinson.
I'm so sorry that
that we embarrassed you quite as much.
Can I sit next to Terry?
Of course you can.
Thanks.
Of course you can, no problem.
Does that muckle the
No,
angle?
not at all. Actually,
can we
this is what we arranged earlier, do you remember?
I did embarrass you when you arrived this morning because you are the woman that all of us want to look like.
No,
and
not
be.
me. No.
No, all the girls. You want your hair, we want to look like you. I'm sorry to embarrass. We were embarrassed
Yeah,
this
like
morning.
in the 80s, right?
No, now as well.
Oh,
all
no,
the
you
time.
are very sweet and old-fashioned. But so you should be.
Gabby, you can have your seat back.
No,
love.
stay.
No, I'm sorry, that's it.
Actually, no, you sit there.
Damn it.
There we are. Then you get both of us.
Damn it.
There we go.
You know, I always ruin it for myself, don't I? No, I'm just saying, I think you're wildly miscast. Mrs. Robinson.
Why is that?
Well, you're too young, you're too beautiful, you're too slim. I mean, Mrs. Robinson's supposed to be a bit of an old bat.
Why do you say that?
Well, look at
Anne Bancroft wasn't. Anne Bancroft was 36 when she did Mrs. Robinson.
But she never took her kit off. Not in the movie.
Do you know, I haven't seen it in a long time, but I believe that there was little snippets of shots where she did a little bit.
You saw,
Oh,
you saw
no,
her
she never-
petticoat and her leg.
Yes.
That,
She kept the old boob tube on.
I'm not sure, actually.
I wouldn't lie to you. Trust me.
It's been a long time since I've seen it. I don't know.
Let's not get lost in this argument. I want to ask you about nudity.
I'm sure you do.
Yes.
Gabby, could you sit here?
No,
please?
don't
let's
sit
go
down.
again.
Okay.
You actually...
I'm sick of this interview already.
I'm taking out a restraining
I'm
order.
sick of this
You
interview.
don't have to get... let's be blunt. You have to... am I right in thinking, because I saw the London West End version, that you have to get your kit off in this play?
Have to? I don't have to.
No, you don't. No, you don't. If you don't want to, Glynis. No,
Hold on, I'll go over here.
All right, there we are. Going over here.
Okay. Now, so compared to, you know, Linda Evans has done it.
No, Linda Gray.
Linda Gray.
Linda Evans did it for me. But Linda Gray and then others too numerous to mention here. But Jerry Hall.
Yes.
And because the publicity
When you
was,
say they did it, what do you mean?
They took their clothes off.
Oh, right.
To
Oh,
play,
let's just get
to
to
play
the...
Mrs. Robinson. But you're not going to do that.
Well, we're still rehearsing. So nothing's been decided. We're trying to find... We have a new director to the West End tomorrow. And so we are literally still in the process of rehearsing and trying to do our own version of that scene. Because everybody did it differently.
Yeah, I have to say...
I didn't see it in the West End,
Oh,
I
you
have
did?
to say. No, I didn't.
Can I tell you, you're going into a wonderful play.
Yes, no, I know it's a wonderful play. I had
beautifully
noticed that. No, it's fantastic. It's fantastically written and everything. And I think everybody approached that scene slightly differently. So Tamara and I were not involved at all in the West End version, so we're trying to do a completely fresh approach.
Good for you.
And just do our own thing. And we're experimenting with different ways of doing it. And we haven't actually decided how we're going to do it.
Could we
With the
help
young
you?
boy
Could we
as well.
help you in some way? Because I know that this is a toy boy situation, isn't it, Mrs. Robinson?
Yes,
and
yes.
Benjamin. So, I mean, we just thought we might let you see a sort of good example of somebody might practice on. Well, actually, let's bring him on. Careful, Bulstrode. This is a touchy woman. And a feely woman as well.
Thank you.
you go.
Thank you. And what's your name?
It's Bulstrode, my lady.
You did very well, thank you very much. So but you're going all over the country, aren't you, with the graduates?
Yes, we are. We are literally going absolutely everywhere. We're going to be on the road until middle of December.
Are you starting in the Cambridge Arts Theatre?
We open in Cambridge next week.
Well, we wish you luck with that. And I'm
Thank
sure you'll
you
be fantastic.
very much. Thank
And
you.
she's here all
Musical Cities. Now, Glynis is sticking around. And
Yay.
we hope you will as well. She'll make it worth your while.
Because coming up, the biggest bottler in showbiz, why we should thank the Lord for the humble vinegar bottle, and in just 5 minutes, a lady who's had enough of Wogan and is here to tell him why.
Not the wife. Not the wife.
That's £171, please, sir. Oh, because I thought it was